What's up, everybody? It's your boy TGK back with another reaction video. What you don't say? Yeah, you know, we just raw react to stuff. This is what we do here. It is what it is, because I'm not finna watch something and then react to it and give you a fake reaction. Anyway, let's go ahead and let's check this video out. This is by, who is this by? This is by Jovan Buha. He's also a reporter for the Los Angeles Lakers. This is where you're gonna get a lot of your Luka Doncic information from moving forward, as far as someone that's closely covering the Los Angeles Lakers. So salute to him. He has a really cool video that I'm looking forward to watching. This is called, well, let me get to this first. Enough of the fluff. Let's get to the stuff. This is called Lakers Vlog Behind the Scenes of Luka Doncic First 2 Games. Again, this is by Jovan. Either it's Jovan. I'm gonna say Jovan Buha. I don't know. I never heard him pronounce his own name before. So whatever it is, enough of that. Let's go ahead and let's check this video out. The first 2 games of Luka Doncic, a vlog, has made an appearance. So let's go ahead and let's check it out, man.
Come with me behind the scenes at Luka's first 2 games. I'm Jovan Buha, Lakers beat writer for The Athletic.
Jovan Buha. Jovan Buha. Let's keep it going.
Let's go.
Yeah. There we go.
It's freezing.
After over a week of anticipation, Luka made his Lakers debut on Monday, February 10th, and the Lakers gave him quite the warm welcome. I got to the arena as early as possible, 2.5 hours before tip, then dropped my bag off and went to the court. Every fan in attendance received a number 77 Luka jersey.
Oh, man. That's tough. That's tough because the previous team could have done that for him plenty of times. And they never did, bro. They never did. That's kind of sad. And that's why, like, I start feeling like the organization, the Mavericks organization, never liked Luka under the new regime. I think Mark Cuban did, but I don't think the new ownership did. You know, it's crazy. And sometimes I wish that, never mind. Let's keep it going.
Confirmation that the Luka Doncic era was officially upon us, and a gesture that Luka said after the game.
Look at that. The entire arena, bro. The entire arena. That's crazy. That's dope. That is an insane way to welcome Luka to a team that way. Like, that is pretty insane, you know? And salute to the Lakers, bro. Salute to the Lakers for knowing how to treat their superstars. For real, for real.
It meant a lot to him and made him feel welcomed. Then it was time for me to do a pregame TV hit with the legend Jim Hill. Here's a snippet. Our full conversation is on my X account.
So everyone's going to be anxious to see how he works his way into the rotation and things like that with the other side, and in particular LeBron.
I think they're going to work great together. They are 2 of the best playmakers of all time, the only 2 players in NBA history to average 27 points, 7 rebounds, and 7 assists. They're all-around players. LeBron said they're going to figure it out, so I'm not concerned about that.
After that, I recorded a quick video of Walker Kessler. Though remember, if the Lakers traded for him, they would not have gotten Luka Doncic, so I think most of you support that swap. After eating some chicken, rice, and veggies, went back to the court to watch Dalton Connect warm up. He was back with the group for the first time since the Knicks-Mark Williams trade. Then it was time to go to JJ Redick's pregame press conference, walk through the Lakers tunnel. They held JJ's presser in an auxiliary press room because there was so much media there. It was basically like a playoff game. Went back to the court to wait.
Basically like a playoff game. Damn. That's pretty cool. Like, you get to see what a life of like a reporter is, you know, like for my Maverick fans. It's kind of like watching how, I don't know, how Nick Angstead probably moves around during the games, or Noah moves around during games, or Chris Hendo, or, you know, the reporters of the Mavericks, or the people that cover the Mavericks, how they might move around. This kind of gives you an idea of what they might be doing as well. But this is cool to get this for Luka Doncic's first 2 games. That's pretty unique.
For Luka Doncic to come out to warm up. And then I heard the roar and I made my way to the other side of the floor, and baseline was a circus. It was completely packed. Luka went through his pregame warm up, working on several finishes. Then he did some mid-range jump shooting, then went out to the 3-point line. I had to pull up with the cool gray 11s. It was a special occasion, and I felt like it was appropriate. Then Luka practiced some off-the-dribble 3-pointers against double teams. Then one fun wrinkle with the end of his warm-up is he attempts 3 half-court shots, and if he doesn't make one, he has to do 10 push-ups. And then if he makes one, his assistant coaches and player development coaches have to do 10 push-ups each. So he missed all 3 and had to do 10 push-ups. Then they kicked us off the court, so I went back to the media room and hung out for a little bit, did a little bit of work, then went back out early for the pregame festivities. They announced LeBron's 21st All-Star selection, which of course is just the latest LeBron record.
Knowing what we know now, knowing that this man did not play, I'm gonna say this because I don't really care, but that was messed up, bro. That was messed up. You waited till the game to say you're not gonna play when you could have let Norman Powell play. And people are gonna say, "Well, you know, it's LeBron, bro. He can't end his streak." Like, I get that too, but come on, dog. It's a bad look, bro. It's a bad look. But you're LeBron James. At this point, you've had all sorts of bad looks. Who cares what people tell you, right? Who cares?
Dirk Nowitzki was in attendance supporting his former teammate and friend, Luka. They panned to Luka during the national anthem, and the crowd went absolutely wild. Then it was time for the pregame intros. They spliced some clips of Luka into them. And then arguably the biggest surprise of the night was Luka was introduced last during the starting lineup intros. The spot usually reserved for LeBron James, including after the Anthony Davis trade and during the AD era. So it was a bit of a passing of the torch moment from LeBron to Luka. And there it is. Luka officially in a Lakers jersey. The Lakers blew out the Jazz 132-113. We spoke with JJ Redick and Luka Doncic afterward. Then Luka and Puka did a jersey swap. And then after doing some transcribing and writing, it was time to go home. It's usually about a 15-minute drive for me to get back. Gave my wife a kiss, got set up in my office, and then it was time to go live. Here is my vantage point. That is StreamYard, my light, my camera, my other light, and my audio interface. After a day of trying to
yeah, he does live content too. I'm about to check out Jovan Buha's content, man, for sure. I mean, we're already checking it out now. So.
And recover. I flew in to Salt Lake City on Wednesday, the day of the game. The Lakers canceled their shoot around, so I decided to move my flight. I almost always fly Delta. Here I am over consuming beverages. Got a coffee, a Diet Coke, and a
coffee, Diet Coke, and a water. That's crazy, bro. That's funny because that's something I probably would do too on a way somewhere. But I'm not touching coffee on no flight. Play it at your own risk, ladies and gentlemen. But nah, that was a crazy trio right there.
Water, watching some NBA today. I got to Salt Lake City and I was starving, so I decided to have a quick Shake Shack. Did not finish my fries.
Can't go wrong with that.
So to try to eat a little healthier.
More coffee.
Grabbed a coffee. Then it was time to get to my hotel. Got a welcome package from the Utah Jazz PR staff, which I really appreciated.
That's cool.
Here's my hotel room. I stayed at the AC Hotel. And here is my view. Salt Lake City is beautiful. Love seeing the mountains from.
I do want to visit Salt Lake one day. I do, actually. Genuinely do. I do want to go out there and like see all the, the views. I'm a view kind of guy. Yeah.
My hotel, and the weather wasn't too bad until later in the
damn,
evening.
that is badass.
Here's the welcome package I got from the Jazz. I got some overnight oats and peanut butter powder, crumble cookie gift card. Shout out to Jazz PR. And then it was off to the game. It was only a few blocks away, so it was a quick walk. Got stopped for a photo. Always awesome when I run into anybody in the wild that watches or listens to my content. Went down this creepy walkway, which kind of gives me Severance vibes for those who are watching that show. The Delta Center has been remodeled, so went to the new media workroom, which apparently is in a former locker room. Here's a glimpse of what it looks like. Then I went over and grabbed.
Like you never know what these like media rooms look like. You be thinking it's like some big old broadcast spot. It's just an extra room with like this, like table. Like look at this. Like this is what
the new
I don't know what the Mavericks
workroom,
media room looks
which
like,
apparently is in a former locker room. Here's a glimpse of what it looks like. Then I went over and grabbed a water and a Diet Coke, and it was time for JJ's pregame press conference. After that, went out to the court to watch Luka warm up. It's still surreal that he's a Laker. I'm still processing it. It's just wild that this is the player I'm going to be covering for, who knows, the next decade or so. One thing with Luka's warm up is he really loves these off the dribble threes against double teams, which is a shot he takes in games. And for those wondering, Luka did make his half-court shot to end his warm-up, so the assistant coaches had to do push-ups. And LeBron came out for his pregame warm-up, and then it was time to eat. I was starving. I had not eaten much outside of that Shake Shack earlier. With the renovations of the arena, we now actually eat in the VIP section, which was cool. So it was buffet style, and they had a bunch of different types of foods.
That's pretty awesome, you know. I don't know if the Mavericks have anything like this. I'm pretty sure they do, but, you know, my broke self, I can't afford to get there. But a VIP section, can't go wrong with that. It's like going to an airport and going to, you know, your little, what's it called? Like the American Airlines lounge and things like that. Like it's kind of the vibes it gives me.
Tried to eat relatively healthy, I would say, with some chicken and rice and
that's
fruit,
healthy.
Veggies, and also a crumble cookie and a Diet Coke.
The cookie not so
After
much.
gorging,
Diet Coke
it
not
was
so much.
time for the game. Here are our media seats. The Lakers were, let's say, a bit rusty, losing this game 131 to 119. It had major school children the day before winter break vibes, given it was the final game before the All-Star break for LA. After the game, we spoke with JJ Redick, Austin Reeves, Dalton Connect, and Luka. After writing up a newser on Dalton Connect's,
It's so, like, as a former, not a former Mavs fan, I'm still rooting for the Mavs players, not rooting for the organization at all and not covering them. But I am 1,000% sure that it is still a process for Laker fans to see that they have Luka on their team. It is probably 10 times that for Mavs fans to see that Luka is now on a Laker team. Like, this is just so abnormal right now. And it'll become the norm within a year or two, because you'll get used to seeing him. And if he has a deep playoff run and he has moments with LeBron, those images will be stamped and ranked higher than most of the stuff he's done with Dallas, simply because it's LA, right? But yeah, man, it's a process. As they say, it is a process.
post-game comments about the Knicks trade. I went back, I live streamed, then went to bed, woke up, got on a flight, survived a lot of turbulence and a storm, and then it was officially the All-Star break. Let me know in the comment section below if you enjoyed this video, if you'd like to see more content like this. I will talk to you all very soon.
Man, that's pretty badass. Y'all go check them out, man. I'm going to drop the link in the description. I just think it's pretty cool that you get to live a amazing and fun life, being able to cover the team and follow them where they go. Credential, you go wherever you want. Like, that's really cool to me. That's badass. That's awesome. It really is, man. It's all, like, for those that are watching, do you think that's an awesome life? Travel, watch games, cover teams, ask questions. Like, I think that's badass. I really do. And that was a pretty cool vlog. You get to see behind the scenes of what it's like being a reporter and this and that. So, salute to Jovan. Salute to Luka Doncic in his new journey. And we're definitely going to follow it here. We're definitely going to follow it. Anyway, guys, it's been your boy TGK. If y'all like that vlog there, y'all definitely like the video, subscribe to the channel. Also, go show some love to Jovan. It's been your boy TGK, and we are out. Catch y'all on the next one.